Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Silver. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up. It's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Drop play, quarterback keeps it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the move at the 30. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Knights offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Knights line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for room, it's Burns. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Davis looking to pass. Gets it out fast. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Davis will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting...
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Works the middle of the field. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. On 4th down, Kansas State will try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the...
Sprinting away! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, UCF! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 4 over Virginia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on second down. Grab near the marker is Mooney. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas State. The offense calls. Out to stop the clock.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Davis looking to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. He's got his man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Davis will throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Wildcats will kick it away to start the second half. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Runs for the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid up.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burns. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. At the 45 on his way. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. Lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They want to throw it. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Now on 2nd and goal. On the option. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Davis will throw. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Punts it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quickly to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win?
Touchdown, Kansas State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to
mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the back over the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Rushes on him. The throw. It's caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He picks up the first down.
Great job. The ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burns. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They booted away on fourth down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. In front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And here comes the Kansas K-State offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Defensive holding and automatic 1st down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Davis looking to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Got it in the middle. It's Burns. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Inside the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Hits the open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the block. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Blasted as he lets it go. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try.
Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse